Hi, you guys. It's me, Jewell's Gems. Thank you for coming back. Um, Thank you to those who previously watched my other video, my intro video. You sure know how to make a girl feel loved and welcome. So I sincerely appreciate that. Today's topic, if you have not read the description of the video, is about Chloe Bailey. And the question is Chloe Bailey selling sex, trying to sell sex, right? Within the past 2 weeks, she's posted on her own personal Instagram, not on the joint Chloe and Halle Instagram page, but her own personal page, her own personal videos. One video being that just completely caught everyone off guard, but mostly in a great way. At least I enjoyed it. Was the Bust It Challenge, and then she posted another video after basically she posted that Busted Challenge video, and she just put everybody on mute from submitting any more challenges. So they created another challenge, it seems, which is the silhouette challenge. And she said she came back into the conversation, was like, now let me also shut this one down too. And since then, for the most part, a lot of people has really been receptive to her videos and showing some pieces of her that otherwise have not been shown on the group Instagram page with her and her sister. However, I want to say that there was one tweet in particular that just completely blew me away by the comment. And let me find it. So someone posted a tweet and said, Chloe Bailey is a cornball. The whole Good Girl Gone Bad remodel that Janet Jackson started is tired. There is nothing wrong with being a modest woman. If you can't garner attention without being a slut, then you serve no real purpose in the world. If you know me, you know that entire tweet just went from bad to just full out despicable, in my opinion. So, all right, here we go. So, I don't know who created this. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. You know what? I'm a lie. Somebody who was on some bullshit created that motherfucking comment, if I'm being honest. Because just to justify their fuck shit. I can't even break it down any more further than that. Two things can exist at the same time. People are entitled to their people can have an opinion, okay? But I am also of the belief that just because you have an opinion does not mean that your opinion is warranted. Therefore, you feel entitled to be heard, right? I'm of the belief system that you can have an opinion, and I'm actually receptive to an opinion as long as the opinion is constructive. The moment when your opinion becomes destructive, then it's just null and voided I don't even hear you anymore when your opinion is not based on the uplifting of me. This woman had the whole audacity to say there is nothing wrong with being a modest woman. And that it actually is a fact. There's nothing wrong with being a modest woman. In the same breath, it's absolutely nothing wrong with the woman owning her sexuality, owning her femininity, and being comfortable in her skin if she so chooses. That's one. Then this I'm trying to be good, y'all, if y'all only knew. Then she went on to further say, if you can't garner attention without being a slut, then you serve no real purpose in the world. Woo, my God. Listen. You're it pissed me off. Just to let y'all know, that comment is really, it's so out of line. It's so out of line. Let me turn my TV on because I didn't turn it on. The last statement, which I think she thought she brought that thing home. She didn't. She actually, what they call it, it was an air ball, if you will. I don't know when it became appropriate for people to just, because someone does something that's outside of your comfort zone, then they become all these different names in the books. Personally, although I can't do a busted challenge or a silhouette challenge, it doesn't mean that I'm going to say, oh, well, you know what, Chloe shouldn't be doing either. No, bitch, do you. Get your life. Because as you get your life, I'm getting my life too. This statement actually comes across, in my opinion, of someone who is very insecure in who they are. And most times, people who have destructive critiques often speak from a place of misery, often speak from a place of fear and insecurities. And I think it's very telling how this young woman who does not know Chloe from a can of paint, just of what she shows, is that she was so comfortable in calling her a slut. And then, to add insult to injury, this bitch gonna say she serves no real purpose in the world. Like, girl, who do you think, CeeLo, who do you think you are? Who? To sit there and fix your mouth and then put it out in the public that this woman serves no real purpose in the world. There is a quote and a saying, you have to be careful with people, oh my goodness, Shanice said it. Hold on, y'all. It's a quote. Oh, it's a quote. I gotta find it. Because I don't want to misquote it, because it's actually, I actually say this quote to people that I know, because sometimes they be confused about who I am. It says, be careful who you mistreat in the flesh. You have no insight of their rank in the spirit world. And baby, that's it. That's it, and that's all. I think that when people make statements like that, it is not only built on the insecurities, misery, things of that nature, but it's also built on respectability politics. This woman, by her making that statement, she falls into that category of a pick me. It doesn't matter what a woman dresses like, what a woman wears, how a woman acts or carries herself. She still should receive the same level of respect as women that most of us revere, such as Michelle Obama. It is beyond me how people can be so loud and proud about black people are not monolithic. Well, motherfucker, black women ain't either. And there is no right or wrong way to be a black woman. First of all, this woman is a 22-year-old young woman. As a 37, almost 38-year-old woman, I myself at 22 had no idea who I was. Bitch, I'm at 37 and still trying to figure this out. So there's that on that. So I think it is appropriate for this young woman who is trying to figure out who she is and peel back the layers of who she is and become comfortable in her skin. Who's to say when she is 37 that she's going to be conducting herself the same way? I think that we as a society really have to step out of trying to make a statement and trying to be seen because we want to sound, as vulgar or as, I don't know, like, I don't know the word, but somebody who, trying to be the most offensive, right? And try to get a reaction out of people. I think it's important that while you talk about she serves no purpose in the world, bitch, are you serving your purpose in the world? Okay? Are you serving the purpose in the world that you so allegedly, I guess, has the authority to speak on someone else's purpose? Are you serving the purpose? Because to me, that's where it stops and where it starts. I personally, I don't navigate in this world worrying about what somebody else is doing. I don't. I'm one of them people. I know this sounds bad. I don't care about a lot of stuff. And when I say I don't care about a lot of stuff, it's not that I don't care. I just don't I don't allow the energy of other people to latch onto me. So, for example, if somebody comes to me with a problem and they need my guidance, assistance, whatever, insight, I share with them how I feel that they should go about that particular situation. But once they leave my door, once we get off the phone, once we stop messaging, guess what? I'm no longer carrying on that baggage of energy. I'm leaving it at the door. And so I said all that to say, we need to start being more mindful of what we're doing and what energy we're putting out in the world instead of what other people are putting out in the world. Life is already hard. We don't need to make life harder for other people. So with that said, I would really love to get your insight and opinion as it relates to Chloe Bailey and her new sense of freedom, it seems. How do you feel about it? Do you have reservations about how she should present herself in the world as a role model, if you will, to other young girls? Or is she allowed to simply be and exist as a 22-year-old woman? Please let me know your thoughts. Bye.